See who's over there? Do you see? Do we have more people in this studio with us?
Yeah, there's four fine young men over there.
Astounding young men.
Yeah.
Dandy. For dandy, man.
Nancy boys. No, I'm joking. It's not Nancy boys. We have in the studio, we're keeping the music thing going, Blue Soul Gypsy. Hey, guys.
Doing great, man. How you?
I'm doing all right. We're doing all right, right?
Yeah, I'm doing great.
Y'all
Yeah.
look like you're doing all right.
All right, good. Good. That's good.
They got the all right look going on.
Perspective is everything, right? So
Yes.
appearances. We have, like I said, Blue Soul Gypsy. You guys were also in the Maiden 502 Singer Contest. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Cool. And I have to my far right here, I'm going to start with the guy that's going to be playing some music a little bit later. The only one with a guitar in the whole studio right now, I think. Absolutely.
The long guitars.
That's right.
My name's Aaron McDowell. I sing and play guitar for the Blue Soul Gypsies.
I'm Jeffrey Scott. I'm the drummer for the Blue Soul Gypsies.
Justin Perez, I'm the bassist.
And I'm the guy over here in the corner, Jacob Langley. The manager, owner of Pandarilla Productions.
And you got a website?
Yeah, you can check us out. We have a website, pandarilla.com. Also, we have Facebook. You check us out, Pandarilla. It's like panda and gorilla. It's like because we spelled it like guerrilla warfare because we attack every project from every angle.
Nice.
So,
okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's good.
That's where we work out of as well. Is down there with Jacob at Pandarilla.
Okay.
It's where we practice and we record in there and just
It's
bounce
our home.
ideas. It's our home.
It's our vibe
we stay
room.
there
It's
a
where we
lot.
write.
We got a cot, man. It's awesome. Sleeps too uncomfortably.
Just stay there as long as it takes to get the right sound, right?
Longer.
As long as it takes.
Yeah.
Like I said, we have Aaron McDowell here. He's going to play some music a little bit later. We have the rest of the band here, Blue Soul Gypsy. How was the contest for you guys? How did that shake out? How was that?
It was good. I mean, I kept going back. I went every time, I think, because I didn't win a round until it was almost over, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't there to win anyway. I actually didn't know it was a competition until we got there, and then I was just like, I kind of thought it was like open, you know what I'm saying? But it was very inspiring. That's where I met. It's funny you talked about Soul River Brown earlier. You know, that's where I met him, and he's awesome. You know, he's cool. And just a lot of great songwriters, was divinely inspired throughout that. Just like all the people that were judging and stuff like that. John Timmons, I mean, I've heard of him for, years, from On and Near Ecstasy and stuff like that, to talk with him and develop, a relationship with him still. I seen him at Waterfront Wednesday, at the last one when J. Roddy Walston was playing this year from when they do WFPK. And we talked for a while and stuff, so it's cool to develop relationships like that, and it only comes through going to things like that and just being there. And, I didn't care to win. I wasn't there to win, so I would take the inspiration over anything, so.
Cool.
Yeah, that whole Maiden 502 competition series is definitely a networking hotbed.
Yeah, and it's in a cool atmosphere, that back room at Diamonds, I mean, you just walk in there and sit down for a while, and something's going to inspire you, I think. So
Yeah, I get inspired by a $3 beer.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like the way you think.
Yeah. Even the tall ones.
Yeah.
Even. Yeah, that's right. And then the pints are too. I feel like we're doing a service,
Promo.
Yeah.
promo thing.
retail sales for diamonds all of a sudden. Let's go down the. We will start with Aaron. I'd like to find out when you started playing, what inspired you to start, because not everyone just picks up a guitar, picks up a drum, picks up a bass, or picks up the manager, I'm not sure he picks up, but start to manage, I guess.
Picks up his business mind.
Yeah, that's
his
right.
business habit.
Manages his life, and then therefore he manages bands, I guess, maybe. Aaron, go ahead and start with you. When you started, what inspired you? What got you going in it?
I started playing when I was really young. Probably 6 or 7, I guess, playing guitar. That was because of my great-grandmother. She is still kicking. She's 90, and she still lives by herself. Like, she's holding on, dude. It's like, she always said when I was little, she's like, I'm going to live to be 100. And I'm like, yeah, you are. Like, no doubt. So she played bluegrass music. Her and her twin sister did, and they played back, I guess, the 30s and the 40s and stuff, playing bluegrass music.
Cool.
Which that translated, and she just always had a guitar around, and she was very concerned about me playing this guitar always. But I remember being so little that she would put tape underneath the frets to make like a C chord, because I'd go stay with her for a couple days, and by the time I come back, I would have forgotten. I'd been so little, so there'd be tape there. So I didn't really have the patience for it probably till I was a teenager, and I remember hearing like old Stones records and the Steve Miller Band and stuff like that, and it was just like breathtaking, really, like love at first sight, I guess. I think, like, wow, what is this noise? Like, how are they making this? Why are they making this? You know, and just all that. And then the lifestyle of music and stuff like that. It was just the creativeness of it, the people you meet, and I just seen that that's something that I wanted to be a part of. And I started playing in bands in high school, and writing songs took me away, I think. And I just realized I wanted to express myself that way. And I was in church playing music. I grew up singing in church. My dad was a preacher when I was growing up, and he still preaches today and stuff. And it was just that spirit, I think. I don't play music as much in church anymore, and I ain't into all the whole religion thing, I guess. You know, spirituality is where it's at for me, and religion divides people, you know. But music, if you say you can't feel spirit in it or something like that, well, you just ain't playing or something. I don't know. It's like there's something going on. So I just wanted to express myself with music, and I got older and stuff, and I seen that people like to watch me express myself. And so I found these guys about a year and a half ago, I guess. We started playing together, and it was just all the vibe was just there from day one. You know, we met at Pandorilla Productions, but we were playing in three different bands that were coming around there. Mm-hmm. And we just all was looking at each other when we was around, kind of like, you know, if we could just play with him, and it just fell together somehow or another. I don't know about that.
So there are a bunch of other guys around that hate all of you now.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We have plenty of enemies,
Yeah.
but you know we got even more support.
Yeah,
you know?
more support, and we're only looking to do what's best for us, I guess, as music goes, and you know, sticking together. We're a family. You know, I live with Jacob, my manager, and his sister Samantha, and their cousin Jason. They started Pandorilla together, and Samantha's a wonderful photographer, and Jason, he's such a creative mind, and it's just all there. The elements are there, and the love's there, for one thing. That's the biggest thing to me, is if something come along and just music for some reason tomorrow didn't exist, I would still love these guys, and I'd still want to be around them. You know what I'm saying? Even if we were just like, well, let's just go, you know, find side jobs together and build decks or something. You know what I mean? It's like I'd still love to be around these guys. You know, I would.
I mean, that's definitely what you need.
Yeah.
Because I was in a band in like college, and like we kind of went our own way, but you got to like have a cohesive, you know, unit as a group and stuff. Let's go ahead with the drummer. I forgot your first name. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
bad.
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey.
Yeah.
Go ahead and tell us when you started, what inspired you to pick up the sticks?
Well, my journey to the drums and music is actually pretty interesting, because my whole life, from the time I was about 6 to 15, all I did was play sports. And the only music I listened to was pump you up music before a baseball game, or before, you know, football game, before something like that. That's all I cared about. And I went to, it actually started in church, just like with Aaron. We were doing a hymn called Power in the Blood, and they brought a drum set in. And the guy came in with this bashing like tom beat at the beginning of it, and the power just lit up the room, and I was like, yes, that's what I want to do.
That's it there.
So I immediately ran home right after church. Well, I didn't run. You know, we have cars now, so I drove. I drove
Good
home.
choice.
Well, my mom drove because I was 14. Anyway.
Yeah.
And I got on the computer and on a site that will remain unnamed, and downloaded these songs illegally. But I found out that Led Zeppelin was the band, you know, that because I looked up the greatest rock drummers of all time, and John Bonham was #1 on the list. So I went there, and I just started downloading every Led Zeppelin song that I saw, you know, just one after another. Made the CD, and I waited to listen to it until everybody went to bed. Mm-hmm. And then here it was, dark in my room, sitting there in my bed, in my covers, and I put the headphones on, and the first track was Whole Lotta Love, and that riff kicked in, and the rest, it was done, you know.
Your guilty pleasure.
Yes,
your guilty pleasure while everybody
absolutely.
else was sleeping, right?
Yes, I've been in love with music and drums ever since. It's kind of
That's
amazing
awesome.
how that worked out. So.
That's awesome. And I want to, I don't want to rush this interview, but I do want to get to the music, and we'll go to your first name, and you play the bass. I heard that.
Yeah, I'm Justin. I'll
Justin.
make it quick.
That's okay. I just want to make sure we get
the
to
music.
y'all's music. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I just always had a connection to music. Not really a whole lot of musicians in my family, going just all back. So I'm one of the first, but I remember my Aunt Donna, when I was a kid, she would play some acoustic songs, and like the Rolling Stone and stuff like that. And I just felt connected to it, and I thought it was really cool just seeing the creative process of music. and I didn't really fully understand, you know, how to play music or anything, or like Jeff was saying, just listening to albums and hearing like all these crazy noises, like how are they doing that? And then I just started, you know, just watching other people play, and that's pretty much how I learned how to play, is from watching other people play. And then I was probably 21 at the time. I went down to Nashville and I seen a concert. Delta Spirit was playing, and I was like, wow, these guys are amazing. And from that moment, I was like, you know what? I want to be on the stage. I don't want to be down here, you know, looking at them clapping and singing and stuff.
Yeah.
I want to be on the stage and people vibing off me, what I'm doing. And then I just started, you know, I was playing guitar from a young age, you know, acoustic guitar and stuff. And then it just worked out to where I ended up with a bass in my hand over the past couple of years. And I just glued to it really good. I feel like I have like I'm not a drummer by no means, but I have like a drummer instinct in me.
Mm-hmm.
And bass and drums go hand in hand. So me and Jeff, we connect up really good, and I don't know, I just went from there, and I love bass. I don't want to go back from it. So
it's cool. That's cool. And then Mr. Manager, down at the end.
Yeah, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Dude, and basically, you know, I started it up when I was, 19. You know, I just turned 21 back in December, and it was just one of those things where I just love loving people, man. I feel like everybody has a God-given talent. Everybody has something that they are extraordinarily well at. And if you have the confidence and the will, the dedication, the perseverance, everything, and you have people, a support group to say, hey, man, you can do whatever you want to do. You like, building decks. You like playing music. You like just whatever, man. You like being a radio DJ. We believe in that. If nobody else believes in you, we believe in you. Because we live by a code. A dream that you dream alone remains a dream, but a dream you dream together becomes reality. One person alone can't do it, but a group of people together can accomplish anything. And also, no means next. There'll be more people in your life to tell you no than yes.
Right.
So we encourage a no. He'll just get us to the right yes,
Yeah.
Man, I've not heard any of your music ever, but I'm inspired.
Yeah,
You guys are young though. Everybody over there is a baby compared to me. I got gray in my
I
beard.
know, I'm feeling really bad. I'm over here like, hey.
Let's talk about the gray in my beard. But I feel some energy here. I mean, I really do. I haven't heard your music yet. Heard a little bit of during sound check, but man, I'm ready to. Y'all ready to play some?
Yeah, man. Sure.
Okay. Is everybody gonna be doing some singing, maybe, or?
No. They won't sing. They won't do it.
we're bashful. Actually, if we could sing really good, I don't think we would stop singing.
Oh, no, they wouldn't.
Life would be a musical.
Jeff's voice is smooth.
I know. He's like, yeah, live will be a musical.
You got that black mid bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We want to start a gospel trio. Just the bass is home.
How about some barbershop quartets? Maybe.
Yeah, we do that on the side.
Oh,
we go,
nice.
Whenever we're not
Nice.
working, we go to people's works and stuff. Some of the girlfriends are very upset, like the oppressing guys, like sending barbershop quartets. So we got to go back and tell them to stop, and it's a whole deal. We're gonna get out of it though soon.